And off we go. Yeah, Gary B, the B stands for Boom as we head into BETBOOM against the Falcons. I'm a little bit disappointed, Lacoste, we don't see the Toronto-Tokyo jungle Luna that we got to see at ESB, but it's a serious game for serious people, a proper draft and everything all said and done. Are you still biased towards BETBOOM, or have Falcons got something a little bit here?
You know, when we tuned in, I can farm. I love the combination of the heroes that they have, and we might see some action happening here.
There's a flag in the river. That's my bounty rune. Stesaw and Storm as well. That trio that we like to talk about, the Storm, Lion, Maiden, the two supports plus the mid laner, the action makers, the playmakers in the match, look pretty good here for BETBOOM to be able to...
Focusing on this bottom lane, I feel like Nightfall and Toronto-Tokyo. Oh, snaking.
Leaps away. The Fairy Fire, the Tangos healing up through the Blood Grenade. So he leapt under tower to get that additional bit of safety there, just to survive through the nade.
Not just that, the inspiration aura from the flag bearer creep, keeping him alive, plus the tower that you mentioned. So will you...
A lot of protective items there, tangos, raindrops, and a bit of vision. He's going to get caught here, though, with the damage from Miero. Snipes out the first blood on snaking. A bit of recovery for the Timbersaw.
Yeah, definitely needed. Toronto-Tokyo getting caught in the bottom lane. Ooh. Blood grenade.
Pops the stick, but he's X back into the Tidebringer hit.
Potentially, but seems like it's not working out. The Twin Gate rotation from snaking. If they rotate one hero with the TP, that's going to be a trouble for BETBOOM.
You've brought Skidder to half HP, but you're right, here come Falcons. Hoodwink, Kunkka, Zeus, every one of their mums have come into the top lane to defeat Miero. Falcons' heavy rotation to stop the aggression. Now Save's in trouble as well. I don't know, he's not getting away from this one. Torrent misses, but the Tidebringer, lightning bolt will hit, he's dead. Too much from the sky, the thunder and the stars all dropping on his head.
You get more magic resistance by buying Eternal Shroud. Amar got the boat off.
Yeah, just get that Coco's Rum going. Freezing field out from Toronto-Tokyo, but look at the Kunkka just stand there. GPK's realized this is not a fight worth taking anymore. Amar and Sumail going to turn and blast down the Maiden. Not sure who the majority of the stack went to, but Falcons defending that Kunkka and maybe getting a kill on Save here. Lightning Bolt, all the sharpshooter misses, but Sumail should be able to clear this one up with a good help from a random Torrent. You know, so much chaos can happen off the back of that Ags. 14th minute. A rune is spawning. And it's an invis down at bottom. And GPK, well, he's just getting blown up here. The DK started off. Now the move onto the Maiden as well. Falcons come in strong once again with a double kill for Sumail. I think now he's, what, 5-0? He's having a great time on this Zeus. Charging forward onto Save. Skitter, does he have the range? Dragon Tail's ready, snaking maybe will leap forward. They'll get the stun, connection with a combo. Oh, it's just beautiful from Falcons right now. Super long range, sniping out heroes left and right. And BETBOOM
not want to join. Never mind. They feel like, okay, we need that damage. We need that Eclipse damage, even though Lucent Beam is only level 2. Ooh. And even if they find him, it's only position 5.
Yeah.
So not really worth it.
Sumail's like, right, nice, bounty rune, I'm out here.
This also got scouted. Falcons managed to place down some deep vision. Both wards pretty much in the same spot, controlling the tower behind what's happening behind the tier 2 tower. Scouting out these smokes. Skeeter jumping in.
Onto Miero. And it's just how quickly they move as well, right? They were bottom as 3-4 heroes. Now they're top as 3 heroes. Getting on top of Miero. Great control with that Rod of Atos out of crit. And plenty of damage through Amar and Skitter. And crit is now dominating as well. This is looking like an absolute breeze of a game from the Falcons. Toronto-Tokyo attempting something in the mid lane with an Observer Ward place, but that's going to be a death and a D Ward. As Falcons now 14-3, up 5k. And looking like they've got all the room in the world to play this map.
It's time for Falcons to strike. They feel very strong right now. Save.
But look at this.
He's going to get caught. Not just Save. GPK. Torrent.
Oh, he tried to zip. Won't be able to get out in time.
Ooh, they don't have the Torrent Storm yet, but they can Torrent the Storm after the stun. And they might catch another one. Save. Observer Board. Caught a glimpse of him.
Oh, he's meant to be the king of the jungle. Why is he running away from it? Where are you going, Save?
This is the Lion Cub. This is Simba.
Off he goes. Maybe he'll find Timon and Pumbaa somewhere else, back in his base. You've got 20 seconds to think about it. Yeah, this is turning into a one-way street now, right? That ward movement from Toronto-Tokyo, a little desperate trying to play into mid-tier 1, getting caught, getting killed. And just the way Falcons pivot from one objective to the other, whether it's a team fight or a tower or Roshan, they are doing it as one unit, one squad, everyone on the same page, as now they gather up their forces and move into mid once more. Miero quite tanky with his Eternal Shroud, but when he's broken and blasted by Starstorms and Blade Mails, Sumail is now unstoppable.
So much control. They were pinging out this Observer Ward.
2,100 consumable gold spent as well.
Same amount as both supports on BETBOOM.
Well, put together.
Yeah, look at this is the
wow.
big one. Only losing 140 gold after dying. Snaking, buying everything he can. GPK,
oh,
he's in.
The Dragon Tail into Arrow yet again. They're trying to heal up the Hoodwink to get Crit a bit of distance. Crit is surviving. He's out of there alive. BETBOOM getting turned on now. Oh, God, you don't survive this, do you, Save? Snaking Sumail on the Lion's Tail. Good impale, but it's a double kill for the Zeus yet again.
They don't have the damage. They just don't. This was the fight without Amar, so there was no boat to reduce some of that incoming damage. Skeeter, they might still...
Gold lost is very low compared to the others. He's just spamming his quick buy hotkey, right? Which buys salves, wards, sentries, smokes, everything he possibly can.
This is such a good move. Trying to get a bait. There it is. Rod of Atos.
And into the bushwhack.
Got him.
I mean, Luna has the Manta style, but looks like just dead. Before she even gets a chance to run away, and now the Tormentor steal.
This team is so fast, so they kill your carry, they steal your XP rune, they steal your Tormi. What else is there to steal?
I don't know.
But yeah, they're sniping them all over the place. We did mention BKB timings. From BETBOOM, they're definitely delayed. Nightfall still needs 1,000 gold, so he's gonna die here.
That's really unfortunate. Already used the Manta style. Tries to eclipse, but there is no escaping the Falcons here, and another kill for Sumail. Alongside that amplified damage rune.
Yeah, we would like to thank Marine for being a crucial part of the team, and welcome Sumail.
No, don't do it to him.
On losing the laning stage and then coming back. I love watching Extreme Gaming play with 7k gold deficit after 10-minute mark every single game and then winning those games. But back to this game.
This is not Extreme Gaming, this is BETBOOM.
This is BETBOOM, 14k already.
And Miero in some serious, serious trouble.
This Rod of Atos pickup has been crucial, setting up so many kills.
Absolutely incredible. Stopping Chain, stopping Storm, catching the Timbersaw once more. And you can see immediately, right, they get this kill, and look at where Skitter is. He's already kind of farming jungle, but prepped to play into mid. So if his team can connect with him into bottom tier 2 or into mid, they can find the moves.
Skeeter, he needed 0.1 second to go through the gate. They could definitely
it's Amar, not Skitter.
They can take Roshan and try to potentially end the game off of that, because right now they have all these tanky items. You have Manta Style and Dragonite, you have Mirana with Guardian Greaves. Snaking is super tanky. He's been involved also in 21 out of 25 kills. You have a Glimmer Cape available on Hoodwink, so buying a little bit of a team item. Rod of Atos gives you tankiness, then a Glimmer Cape, and then going into Gleipnir. So good scaling. Panel was talking about the scaling opportunities, scaling potential from Falcons, both supports, and so far they are buying the team items. Amar. That might be the first core kill.
This is a bit funny, isn't it? I mean, all these guys BKB off.
Never mind.
Oh no, BETBOOM. You nearly had the sneaky move, but now Amar, he's just like 1v4. Getting a kill, doesn't care. Roshan's dead, Skinner got Aegis. Sumail blasts the Crystal Maiden off the face of the map. Yeah. Yeah, you're all washed up.
9-second BKB on GPK as well. But they are knocking on your high ground.
Cliff is only going to delay the inevitable here. Deep Observer Ward also behind that tier 3 and Barracks, set up for snaking. And Amar to maybe go on save straight away, but a good blink away. Gets him out of the Dragon Tail. Well, the Dragon form done, but the tower is still crumbling. And it feels like BETBOOM not really going to make a concerted effort to defend this with 2 heroes spread pretty wide on the map, but Falcons still respecting them in that high ground defense and trying to play into Toronto Tokyo, who is cutting waves. And
they have to find a big kill.
Aegis is gone. Maybe they can find the Zeus. I still think DK is maybe a bridge too far. The destination a little too far for them. But realistically, it's going to be first point of contact. Whoever they see is whoever they jump, and unfortunately for them, it's a couple of Zeus illusions. Oh, the turnaround now from Falcons as well. Bushwhack, oh, gets away from the torrent, just barely. Scraping away with his life, GPK. They're still chasing. Skidder is very speedy.
He's out of mana.
Trying to give the vision, they know, they see the GPK, you're right.
Skidder is hasted.
Out of mana, might have to BKB this, because Skidder's going to make the jump with the Dragon Tail. GPK BKBs inside of his own base, just to get away from them. Goodness gracious me. Falcons on a whole other level right now. Absolutely, undisturbed in this entire game.
This is the perfect game. If you watch this game, they haven't made a single mistake on side of Falcons.
It's kind of incredible, honestly.
Guys,
how do they get away with it?
Knock, knock.
Anyone home? A wraparound, perhaps? Yes, BETBOOM, one last chance. Let's go. In from behind. Nightfall,
Amar, he knows.
Amar straight up just BKB, says hello. The boat thrown in towards save. He's going to man and drain, but died to the physical damage out from Skitter as Miero chain stunned up in the torrents, the Dragon Tails. Half HP though with the reactive armor going, and Falcons are going to respect this. Fall back a little bit, retreat, knowing that Lion just brought back. GBK, the long zip, turnaround stuns
he's
though.
getting blasted immediately.
Destroyed. The Falcons clear out the storm and now the move back onto the Timbersaw. BETBOOM. Oh, they knew they only had one chance and they had to make something work. They go a little bit too deep here, losing the Timbersaw. Skitter, the focal point, going to get glimmered, saved up by the Moonlight Shadow, as Amar. Yes, you've been hexed, but the arrow of the damage arriving now. Save will die. Die back out of the Lion. And Nightfall dropping some chat wheel Lions in Toronto, Tokyo. He knows it's over. 4-33.
Still, at the end of the game, 34 minutes, they haven't managed to kill any other hero than Snake King's Mirana. That's pretty impressive. Look at the boys. They're pretty happy. Sumail also having flawless performance. This is I think, a game that can be studied as a flawless performance from one of the teams, not making a single mistake. Like, their movements, they're so crisp, they're so fast. Insane what this team can do. Even with a stand-in, you know, it's a top-tier stand-in, but they still look the same. Snake King, he was not too happy about something that Amar did. Try to, instead of a fist bump, try to go for the Falcon's punch.
Oh, get him. Yeah, we don't often get clean sheets anymore. You know, there's like 20-0 score lines, and especially not in games like this. Absolutely incredible to have such a perfect game from the Falcons as they dispatch BETBOOM quite simply as we head back to Shiva.
Jump too well, like it's one Batrider. No one else right now finds the backline.
And there was still Timbersaw in the pool.
Now select your heroes.
So let's see, it will be crit on the Batrider as predicted, and Sumail will take Kunkka to the mid lane.
They last picked Timber into gyro carry, knowing it's a gyro carry.
Shiva, yeah, heading into game 2 here, potentially a different game for BETBOOM. You know, a lot of stand your ground, hold the fort, see what you can do after you get out of laning stage with your items. But Lacoste, Falcons again with the upper hand.
Plus Bloodseeker against Enigma Tiny Lane. Enigma Tiny Lane is one of my favorite off lanes. It kind of started a year and a half, 2 years ago, because you can deny a lot of creeps. You have a lot of harass toss back into Eidolons.
Lane's a funny one.
Not in the laning stage, though. Like, if you have those 6 Eidolons, it's got to be very difficult. Think about this lane. Oh!
Death of the Maiden. The position 5 falls.
Snaking. Kind of, if he gets caught, also this was Tiny with the Avalanche, level 3, you probably get a point in toss, so you can toss them onto the Eidolons. Early on, not easy.
One for long, was that 5 minutes ago?
I saw it during the draft.
You chambered it in the draft, yeah, just let it loose. Nightfall gonna be the one to dive at top lane. Among other feelers, he said, yeah, this lane matchup, the potential counter of the gyro into Timbersaw, absolutely undone by Crit and Amar. I mean, Oracle, yeah, can save you in that mid-game.
Toronto, Tokyo, he's in trouble.
Is he dead as well? He's been dived here. Fortune's End buys a little bit of time, but the Flame Break pushes him right back into the waiting arms of Amar's Timber. Man.
Double kill for him.
That's kind of insane. It's like you said, right? We see these Gyros and Lunas picked against Timbersaw to deal with them, to counter them in the lane stage. Amar says, no, we're going to drag the waves around, mess things up for you, make life a living hell. Well, down at bottom, you know, again, Snake King having some troubles against the Eidolons. Into the turnaround position, where once he hits level 6, has Chakram, he can go for kills on people.
For sure.
Mid lane, Save gonna get the toss back here. Send the Kunkka in to GPK Sniper and finish him off, peep him down, while Toronto Tokyo lines up a Fortune's End onto Crit. They can't go too deep here onto the Batrider as he's already flown over the canopy of trees.
This is the aggression we have not seen from BETBOOM in the previous game. Things didn't look too good. They had like 2 failed attempts and then stopped playing the game pretty much. Crit, denying Arcane Rune. Doesn't matter that much for Sniper. Doesn't have a bottle.
Ooh. Toronto Tokyo in from behind. Amar was starting to pressure the gyro with that Chakram. Gonna have to back away. It's down at bottom. Frostbite and Blood Grenade. Save keeps them at bay, but that's a speedy Skitter. Bloodseeker coming straight for your Enigma, who's still level 4. Toss across, but Snaking and Skidder looking to chase this one down with a Blood Riot and final touches here to take down the Enigma. At least a trade comes out, and Miero finds the kill on Snaking. He's up. Now even playing aggressively top. Snaking's made a move. Saves Tiny arriving on the scene. Amar already sat half HP, but they've got a Rupture on Nightfall. Toss around the Timbersaw, but he's quite tanky still with the raindrops going. Chakram's forward, bit of protection from the Oracle, but the Gyro's still dead. Amar with a killing spree, and BETBOOM being run over in their safe lane here by so many members of the Falcons, but they get the 2 kills in a row, and Save's in trouble as well. Avalanche buys a second of respite here, but Sumail will come in to give Crit the kill. I was just about to say it's a better game for BETBOOM.
He had TP available, but did some damage to tier 1 tower. Also, you need to hide away from Kunkka. Wasn't watching what was happening in the mid lane, but they needed to bring the numbers, because, okay, he's going for the solo.
But does he die for it? They're TPing in here to kill off GPK. He's X'd under the tower, taking so many hits. Toronto Tokyo can't do a down thing to save him. Oh, yeah, Crit, just tip him. That's wild.
Tips him back immediately. Crit knows that that's not a worthy trade for...
Jungle camps down south of his tier 1. Chased by Save and Miero, but look at the swarm of Falcon heroes arriving. They've got the backup already here. Miero and Save, they went for this dive, but they're going to pay a dear, dear price for it. They don't even get the kill on Skidder's Bloodseeker as he turns and Nightfall's shown up.
Uh-oh.
That's a gyrocopter.
Big Monka moment.
I thought it was just a tiny Enigma, but Nightfall says, right, I want to get involved in this. Attempting the TP out of there. Avalanche and the TP, very nicely done to escape from it. But making the best out of a real bitter situation here, because they're going to lose the Save Tiny in the end. And Amar is finding kills elsewhere on the map. Save down in that bottom lane. Amar killed off the Oracle, and he's got how many? A couple of bounty runes here waiting for him. 3? What more could you want? Sniper in the fog, peeping away at people.
Bottom tower is under attack.
You also need BETBOOM here to start making moves into this bottom lane and play into Miero, it feels like. You want to be using Black Hole. You want to be transferring this net worth into some kind of impact, but it's in fact Falcons that just bring numbers down bottom to kill him off instead. And creeps, and the kills all add up to push him right to the top. Sumail getting surrounded in that mid lane, does not have mana for the boat, just pops his blade mail, tries to survive up against the Sniper and Oracle. They will peep him down with the Assassinate though. A little reminiscent of the old days where Sumail bought a blade mail against the Sniper when he was playing Alchemist 5-6 years ago. He knows the matchup, just buy Blade Aegis as well.
Yeah, Aegis, not Roshan, never mind. I was thinking about Aegis.
Here comes BETBOOM. Nice.
Snaking gets deleted immediately with Amplified Damage Rune.
And Toronto Tokyo, a lot of damage offered from Purifying Flames as well. Amar and Sumail, they know they're still around here. Trying to figure out where they want to be heading right now. And Dar Observer on top of the high ground, giving a nice bit of vision for BETBOOM. But you can scheme for moves. A grab on Sumail here would be great, and save. Avalanche, but the blade mail's up, and Sumail will turn with the next mark. Amar joining, wanting to fight back into them. A little snipe on the Tiny, get Amar his streak continued. And Miero stuck around, getting caught up with the Bat and the Maiden. Stopping him in his tracks, and now he's ruptured, there's no way to survive.
Crit was also looking for a different...
Let's go next. Save, gonna find Snaking. Another kill on a support here for BETBOOM. Oh, but the sniper's been found by Skitter and Crit. GPK thought he was safe deep in his Ancients, but a Radiant Observer spotted him.
To go.
It's like we saw it on TA, for example.
Yeah, just get null. Crit, oh, he's in trouble.
Yeah, bonked back. Still getting tossed around as Amar goes straight in on top of GPK, down his throat. Going for the Sniper
He's
immediately. Crit is still alive. Amar in the Midnight Pulse. We're just going to black hole the Timber here. We kind of have to. Torrent Storm, the Whale Tails all around on the map.
Tanky.
And Amar is too tanky. They do now have the false promise to save Nightfall, but that's a lot of damage incoming. Sumail surviving, Blade Mail returning, Snaking yet again the sacrifice here for Falcons to win a decisive team fight around this middle lane. Ooh, Crit does finally fall to GPK. But Sniper trying to clean up the mess that's been made and getting run at by Amar yet again. He's popped a bunch of heals there. I think a big old Lotus for Amar to top him back up and survive against GPK and Toronto Tokyo. Dangerous times for BETBOOM.
I want to see the damage.
Toss back. Save.
Ooh, he's still not done.
Oh, this is very deep now. Skitter and Amar, they're joining the fray, coming back in on to save to blow him up with that substantial damage out of the Timbersaw.
Dire's middle tower is
How is he allowed to do this? What, 3,000 HP? He's probably got like 70% magic resist or something insane when he's got all the stacks up. And yet again, they're on top of the sniper. Half HP from the Chakram and Whirling Death. A bit of protection from Toronto Tokyo, but there's no false promise here. No actual save.
Ooh.
Mark.
Say was thinking about how he's gonna get them out of the trouble.
Can't.
Maybe it can be quite difficult, and we can see
Not the Eidolons.
1,000 gold fed by Eidolons.
I don't know if they're covered by the RSPCA, but we might have to get on the horn and figure out who's been destroying all these straight into BETBOOM. Crit, what's he got? Travels, Windlace, Blink and Force Staff, finding Toronto Tokyo straight up and forcing the
I
false
don't
promise
think they're
early
taking
on.
this fight.
And BETBOOM just run, right? Scatter to the hills. Fail away as they lose their Oracle in that mid lane. Chase forward from Amar though, trying to hunt down Save. Avalanche gets in the distance, back up to high ground, but a Gleipnir out from long range allows them to chase all the way from mid-tier 2 up to top tier 3 on that dire side of the map.
He still has that lasso available. With Amar, they definitely have damage to bring him down. They're so quick with these reactions. He's swapping things around, so I don't think he's finishing off that Daedalus.
I think that's a good move, right? Like you were saying. Try and let the sniper do that damage from long range, whereas you are that tank in the front. Little keen man with a battle plan in the gyrocopter. Scrappy little fellas. GPK trying to work on his BKB. We've seen a couple of builds out of this sniper in the recent past, right? I think they've all got a pretty good idea of what's going on here. Diascan connects. Radiant don't have vision or a perfect view of the entrance to this fight. That's why they're trying to move away from that area as they do lose the Aegis on Skitter. But now it's the time for Falcons to rally around
he
their
wants to
carry.
black hole him.
They've got a black hole in the Bloodseeker, but in comes the lasso from Crit, stopping it in his tracks. Skitter saved up, and the turnaround from Sumail and Amar right onto GPK. Sniper, BKB'd false promise, while Nightfall unloads quite a bit of damage, but Amar's in the back lines taking down Toronto Tokyo. They've used Black Hole, all their ults are down. Didn't even get a kill, as Snake King maybe will be the one to die here. Getting tossed around, and Avalanche
Crystal Clone
does fall even through the Shadow Amulet, but Amar just keeps on going. This man is relentless. Shivers guard up, Chakram forward, Nightfall GPK in a bit of trouble. Skitter and Sumail, not enough HP to play back into this Enigma Gyro though. Getting assassinated, tossed forward, and Miero there with a double kill. BETBOOM somehow pulled it out of the bag. And Amar, he's been left stranded a little bit here. But with a chain TP, he is home safe and sound.
Well, not too bad of a fight. They did reduce a lot of damage from Nightfall, ruptured them immediately.
Lurking, but it's a smoke from BETBOOM. 5 heroes strong and a gank the Crystal Maiden. In comes Save. Get a tiny combo and a blow up on the Crystal Maiden there. Still 3 minutes at the very least for next Roshan though, so this is a pick off into maybe a tower push top if they can get that wave in a good place. Blink dodge on the assassinate. As Miero breaks the trees. Tries to get forward onto Amar and Crit here. An Avalanche to set up, toss the Timber back into the Enigma. Not wanting to spend the Black Hole straight away, just wants to wait to see who's coming, and now he knows that Amar is pretty much alone.
Big kill.
Massive streak taken down, and close to 2,000 gold into the pockets of BETBOOM. It's comeback time, eh?
That's 2,000, almost 3,000 gold, Gary. They lost the gem. Snake King's not going to be too happy about this one. And would definitely love to have his Demon Edge to finish off Daedalus, but he's going to be found. They have Black Hole
Toss back.
available at 25.
BKB's up. Half HP, but Skitter taking massive physical damage out of Nightfall. You're right, he does pack a punch. Spending False Promise there to save up Miero's Enigma. Looks like he's perfectly fine with the Rain of Destiny falling down upon him.
Tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
And BETBOOM, 60 seconds now with no Bloodseeker. Roshan's up in 30 seconds, but BETBOOM not in a position to go immediately take the big man in his pit. Instead, looking for that map control. Try and get a foothold on the map right now as they're pressing into tier 2 mid. And Amar, he's got different ideas about this, but Miero says, hello, 2 heroes in my Black Hole, thank you very much. Save and Toronto Tokyo right nearby, tossing back the Maiden. Amar trying to chain TP out. Save getting stunned up a little, but Snaking, not sure you can escape from the onslaught here arriving from BETBOOM. Now it's 3 heroes down.
Ooh, last 6-7 minutes from BETBOOM have been looking pretty crisp in terms of execution. These toss back on point, playing as 5, going together, getting a kill. Things are looking pretty grim for Falcons. Bloodseeker, he can't solo carry this game. You're playing against Enigma, you're playing against Sniper, Gyrocopter. They're gonna out-sustain you. You want to go in, deal this explosive damage. But with Satanic on Gyrocopter, Sniper, he can also keep the distance. He's pretty tanky, 2000 HP on him, going for Shadowblade / Silver Edge next, so they will have Break Mechanic. Breaking Thirst is going to be pretty crucial. Breaking Timbersaw, Reactor's Armor, if he's not having stacks before, save.
Oh, he's just straight in on top of them. Oh, where's the backup coming from? He buys time with the Yules. In comes Miero as well. Midnight Pulse, but no Black Hole. They blow up Crit. Blade Mail there, not going to return too much damage. Just Sumail just gets annihilated. BETBOOM.
Oh, GPK's got a snipe Skeeter.
3 kills in a row. Skitter down. Absolutely gorgeous stuff. And that's without Black Hole even.
Yeah, the rum buff was wearing off, and that Assassinate manages to get a kill. Let's see. I never know if it's save, if it's GPK. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's the save. He did shave his head, I believe. You never know. It's a straight up 50-50. But yeah, BETBOOM picking up Aegis, giving it to Nightfall.
Tiny, such an incredible hero to give these kind of... He is a built-in comeback mechanic sometimes, isn't he? Just having a toss back, having these initiation plays. The save really showing the depth of this hero. Getting the jumps on key targets time and time again. Like right there, the Tiny blinks into the middle of 4 of them, gives vision, Yules himself to buy time, had the initiation going, and he's like, team, back me up. And they do. They oblige.
This time they do. In the previous fight, GPK was the one going in with Storm Spirit. They were not ready to back him up this time around. Saved. Yule Scepter, toss back available.
A taste of his own medicine, I think, here for Amar, right? Game number 1, permanent stuns and disables from Falcons. Now, it's turned right on its head.
Oh, this game's getting out of control. Falcons, they don't have enough to punch back. Your Bloodseeker, he comes into a fight, tries to use this Blood Mist, losing HP, gets peeped a couple of times by Sniper, who's level 24, 25 on Gyrocopter. So more flak cannons in a fight, that -5 second talent is going to make a lot of difference. And also Sniper holding on to Nemesis Curse, so going all in on this glass cannon build.
Yeah, I mean, if you're banking on save to get these initiations, why not? Just get the damage going, even concussing himself to get closer to the tower. Push faster. Let's go, boys. Up on the tier 3. No Timber for 40 seconds. Double catapult wave here arriving as well. They won't glyph it to protect it, just gonna keep one of them alive as they take down that objective. Going for full barracks, it looks like. Nothing stopping them as they smoke in behind Nightfall and GPK. And Miero, the threat of this Enigma, it is some serious business. Gary. I will not say.
You just mentioned the threat with Enigma in the same sentence. Go ahead and say it. Finish
it's the threat of the black hole. Say the line. It's Bart Simpson. Say the line. There we go. 2 lanes of barracks, though, isn't it? I mean, Falcons, Timbersaw, 3 seconds left for him to respawn. Melee down in the mid lane. And Snake can deny that. Snake can kill the Radiant melee mid barracks, yeah?
It's all about the small victories.
Coming into mid, that's of course it is. It's save, yes, the Tiny. Smoked up in behind the Falcons. Not going to find the catch on Crit just like that. Blinks forward aggressively, and the Yule's on the Bloodseeker now. And don't forget, we've just seen Refresher port by the Enigma. Potential for double black holes as Nightfall just sprints right on into the back line, charging towards the Bloodseeker. Miero's looking for his moment. BKB, oh dearie me! Misses the black hole on the Timber, but he's got a second one. We'll ignore the first and look for the second. Timbersaw down to half health, chaining away from Stave and Toronto Tokyo.
The threat of a black hole just wasn't there this time.
Well, he used it far too slowly. But it looks like Amar is still going to get pummeled down by the remaining members of BETBOOM here. GPK unstoppable. Now, did Enigma refresh, or is he holding that refresh?
He did refresh. Okay. He wants to have it as fast as possible. This could be a good wraparound play, setting things up for a black hole.
There it is. Miero's in on top of them. Skitter and Snaking, both trapped inside, cannot escape. Black hole and killed. Meanwhile, Sniper going in onto Crit, and it's just over. GG called. Falcons tap out. And our first series of the day is a 1-1.
Ooh, this is spicy. BETBOOM showing super strong after that pretty bad game that they had In the first game, they couldn't really do anything. This time around, managing to come back from like, what, 10, 12k goal deficit shows how good of a team BETBOOM is at the moment. And Toronto Tokyo should be pretty happy about this one. Save had a great game, great atomization coming out from Miero, opting to go for more late game oriented build. They knew that they're going to outscale Falcons, and as long as they're getting good trades in the fights, that one push from Falcons near the tier 2 tower, you could see that they're like not getting the trades that they wanted.
Yeah, I mean, a topic that came up in game 1, right, was that kind of extreme gaming style where laning phase, early game, not massively important if you have a draft and a game plan that can take you into that mid to late game with a couple of decisive team fights. Now get the rhythm back into your hands as BETBOOM take game number 2. And tying things up, you know, it's a group stage. We love 1-1s as we head back to Shiva and the panel.